Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Seer Tarot. My name is Nicole, and I want to do a quick energy check real quick, see how everybody in the collective is doing. It's funny because when I was coming into this reading and meditating over the cards, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Stripes, with, oh my gosh, his name just went out of my head. Oh no. Um, anyway, there's a song in there, and it's the whole do I did it dum did it. That song started playing in my head, and I just started laughing and feeling so good. It was like such a good energy to feel. So I don't know if some of you are feeling that right now, like your energy is just like upbeat and just ready to go, and you just want to dance, and I just want to laugh, and it feels so good. Um, I like this energy, and thank you for whomever this is um, for that nice fresh energy feeling right there. I just want to get up and just dance. So, um, yeah. We're going to see if we can't get you a reading real quick and do a quick energy check-in for you. Okay. Ancestors, spirit guides, can you give me a message for the collective right now, for the energy that they are in? Can you give me a message for the energy that the collective is in right now, or an energy they need to work on, or that's coming in for them? Say a message. Thank you. Oh, wow. That you can give me the collective about the energies that they're in or coming in. Oh, gracious. Okay, we have attachment, caring connection. With attachment, it's number 5. Caring connection with 14, which breaks down to a 5. We have contract, which is 6. 12. We have the world with 29, which is 11. And we have the magician in the mirror, number 53, which is an 8. And then victory with 28, which breaks into a 10. And then at the bottom, we have number 4 with happy family. Okay, somebody is taking their mask off. They're coming to realize what they want, and what they want is you. They want this caring connection. They want to show you that how much they care and love. They're ready to make a contract, close out a chapter. They've done some self-reflection, and they're ready for a victory and a happy family. Why do all my readings almost go back to love? I don't ever set forth with the intentions of love, and they just always seem to come out. I don't know if it's because of all my Cancer placements. I'm also seeing that there is somebody that's been keeping themselves stuck, chained and bound. And this doesn't have to be to another person. It could be to self-sabotaging thoughts. It could be to addictions. It could be to, maybe they've been chained to their family. I mean, she's chained here. She's chained to the wall. And she's ready to take off her mask. She's ready to break it. She's ready for change. She's ready to let go of the attachments, he, she, it's energy. They're ready to let go of these attachments and stuff. Maybe it's been keeping y'all stuck. These attachments that they've had or you've had has made it so that your connections and stuff aren't prospering the way that you want them to. Maybe you weren't able to move forward in a connection, or they weren't, because of these self-sabotaging thoughts or addictions. They've done some self-reflection now, and they're ready to close that chapter, where you are, ready to sign a new contract and have a victory and have that happy family. You could be seeing 555 or even 55. You could be seeing 556. You could be seeing 11 or 1111. You could be seeing 8 or 10. You know, 8 is all about prosperity, infinite possibilities, abundance. 10 is all about, completing, becoming, they want a victory, door to value, 31, 4, which on the bottom we did have, there's door to spirit on the bottom of 32, which is another 5. So we have 555 now. I mean, there's so much prosperity. I was just talking about the 8 with the prosperity and stuff. And then door to value pops out. And of course, there's so many other things in this world that are, valuable more, than just money. Time, love, energy is so much more important. Of course, you need money in this 3D world in order to survive and have anything. But it's not what's most important. It is not the most valuable thing. But it is nice to have, and it is needed in this world. And somebody's done some massive self-reflection here. They were only seeing half with the world. If you look, half of it's dark, the other half is illuminated. They were only seeing half truths for the longest time, or you, until you did some self-reflection. You started mixing things together, alchemizing, actually looking deep inside at both the light and the not so bright sides of yourself, and trying to figure out how you can mix it together to get enlightenment so that you can have your victory and move forward to what you consider valuable, this caring connection. So somebody is letting go of either self-sabotaging thoughts or addictions. I'm feeling both of them, so it could really be either or, depending on your circumstance. But something that was keeping you chained or bound, or them, keeping them chained and bound, they're breaking away from. They're ready to look at both sides, or you are, to both the light and the dark, to bring illumination for victory. Oh no. Nope. Patience. 16. Number 7. I don't know if you can see it. I gotta fix this glare. It's a beautiful card. Time, there's a clock. So this is something you're going to take your time with. You're going to do it right. You're not going to rush it. It means too much to you to try to rush this. You want to make sure that you're doing it right so that you don't have to repeat. And once that door opens, it's not going to be closing because there's something that you didn't do. Ancestor spirit guides, is there anything else that they need to know? Is there anything else that they need to know? You know, in the contract, she's blindfolded, and she's holding that scale over top of books. This is something that you've been weighing out. Even though you're not quite sure what you're doing, you're being guided. You're blindfolded right now. But your guides are helping you. They're giving you the knowledge that you need with those books and stuff to balance this out. And it's funny because in the scale, there's fire on one side and water on the other, just like the magician in the mirror. So they're helping you balance out both your light and your dark, your fiery side and your loving side. They want you to have this victory as much as you want it. And caring connections doesn't have to be just romantic. You know, it could be your family. It could be friendships. All tied up. Yeah, you've been all tied up. That's another 5. 23 goes to a 5. It's another 5, another completion, something that's... Sorry about the plane. It distracted me for a second. She's all tied up, and I say she because of the picture, he, she. She's all tied up, but it's not even a rope or anything. It's vines, and they're thin vines at that. So you could come out at any time. You could just open your arms and just snap free of these vines. But I think you're keeping yourself stuck right now. You're keeping yourself tied up. I think you're doing it so that you can illuminate a little bit more. You see her crown, her head, it's lit up a little bit right there. You're doing it so that your guides can come in and they can help you. I mean, we have a butterfly, we have a dragonfly, we have a moth. They're helping you get enlightenment over what's going on, what you need to work through, what you need to work on. Help you balance out your fiery side with your loving side. Maybe sometimes, you swing the pendulum a little too far one way or the other. Maybe you're having a hard time balancing out. You know, sometimes maybe you overgive, and then when you figure out that you're overgiving, you swing way far to the other side and you stop giving altogether, and you start getting a little bit more defensive, and then you realize that you're getting all defensive, and so you try to swing back to the loving side, and you're having a hard time balancing out the two, where you stay in the middle, where you're loving and giving, but you also have strong boundaries and you don't let it go too far. I can also see that with this, because you want caring connections, you want loving relationships, but you got to figure out you first. You got to balance that light and that dark, that water and that fire. Just have patience with yourself while you're tied up, while you're trying to get this under control. Know that your ancestors and your spirit guides and the divine, they're with you. They're working with you. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides, is there anything else that they need to know? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know before I end this reading? Is there anything else? I have a card sticking. The thinking woman, 47. 11 again. We have 2 11s. You might be seeing 1111. Bringing things into balance. There's the butterflies again. Yeah, you're keeping yourself tied up right now for good reasons. And they want you to stay that way for right now. And just to have patience. They're helping you work through this. They're helping you to balance yourself out so that you can have your victory and get to your door value. Okay. Let's see. And Sister Spirit Guides, is there anything else before I close out this reading that the collective needs to know? Is there anything else that they need to know right now before I close out the reading? Anything else? I think that's about it. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. That's your solar plex. So they're helping to, that's all about your self-confidence, your creativity. They're helping you right now. They're helping you balance out. They're helping you bring your light and your dark, your fire and your water together so that you can have an equal balance of the two and not go one way or the other too far. And as somebody who is a water sign with a fire moon, an Aries moon, that can be a hard one to keep balanced because I can teeter myself a little bit too far sometimes, and then I have to bring myself back up to balance. So, it's an easy thing to do. And even when you do get into balance, sometimes it's easy to fall back some. So just be patient with yourself and let your guides help you and know that you are on your way to victory. All right. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. You can leave a comment. It helps my channel grow. And I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you so much light and love. Bye.